So, I'm in Iowa most of the way through, and it started snowing, so I looked at the radar and there's a blizzard warning in Nebraska, Kansas, and Colorado. So instead of going that way and going to New Mexico, I'm gonna go 40 miles back east from where I came from, and then go south through Missouri and go to Arkansas to start. So I'm gonna do the trip backwards, I guess. See how that works out. I really don't feel like driving in the snow in Nebraska because it's all flat and it's really windy out here and snowy and ice, and so we'll see how that works. So I gotta try to find a camp spot tonight. It's getting kind of dark now, so I guess I'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll just find something halfway decent. So last night I found a campsite kind of area in Buffalo River National Forest. I got there at about 6:30, so it was pretty dark out, and then set up my tent and everything. Even got my lantern out and stuff. It's gonna take a little getting used to setting a tent up again after sleeping in my 4Runner and stuff for a couple of years and having the van for a couple of years, so but it was nice, but it was cold, and so it'll be alright, but just gotta get used to it, I guess. Yeah, it was like 3 miles up a pretty rough gravel road, and that was fun. So now I'm got up at about 4:30 and heading for New Mexico. There's a campground in Texas I might stop at, and that I would be there at 12:45, it says. If I go all the way to Carlsbad, I'd get there at like 6, and I don't know if I want to drive that far again today. So I guess we'll see how that goes, if I want to keep driving or if I want to just drive 5 or 6 hours today and then drive 5 hours tomorrow or what, so we'll see how that goes. I think I'm missing a lot of good views in Arkansas right now, but I kind of want to get going, and trip kind of changed plans yesterday, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get everywhere I wanted to see, which might not happen. Alright. So I just got into Texas, and it's about almost 1:30, and I think I'm just gonna, I think it's called Doris Campground or something like that. I think I'm just gonna stay there tonight, and then just relax for a little bit, maybe have a fire or something, and then I think it's 5 hours to go until Carlsbad Caverns tomorrow, and then I'll probably do some camping in the Guadalupe Mountains after that, and kind of explore that area. So yeah, so get to camp, eat some lunch, relax a little bit. That'll be good. last night I stayed at Kiowa Campground in Copper Breaks State Park, Texas, and it was pretty nice actually. There was some like cool rock formations, and did a little hiking, a little bit. Nothing too crazy. It was really quiet, and there was like probably 10 coyotes howling throughout the night at different times, which is really cool. This morning I got up at like 5, left about 6, and now right now I got about 4 hours to go until Carlsbad Caverns. And I think I'm just gonna go in the cave, and then after that start on my off-road trail kind of thing, and headed to Lincoln National Forest in New Mexico, and then see how it goes from there, I guess. So I'm finally getting to New Mexico, and about 2 hours from Carlsbad Caverns, I decided to look it up online, see how much it is to get into and everything, and then found out that I need a reservation to get into the cave, and it's all booked for the next 2 days. So guess I'm not going there. Yeah, I guess I'll start my off-road stuff probably next, and have some more time doing that stuff. Driving on Queens Highway. This is north of Carlsbad, and it goes to the west to Queens, and it's going to be on the north side of the Guadalupe Mountains National Forest or Park or whatever. So that's the area I'm in right now, and then we're going to be heading north from there today or tomorrow, going up to Cloudcroft and Lincoln National Forest. So see where that leads us. So back behind me in that canyon is Sitting Bull Falls. It's kind of weird seeing a waterfall in the desert. It wasn't that big, but it was still a waterfall. So now we're on the way to Queens, New Mexico. Back this way, I think it's another 5 miles, and then going west. I found some friends. Just missing a horn. Hey, little guy. This trail's a little bit too rough to do alone, I think. Woo! Well, here we are. I turned around on 2 roads, actually. There was another really rough one I shouldn't have been on. And then now I'm heading kind of north. It's about 3 o'clock. I think it gets dark at 6, so I think I'll drive this road for a little bit and then try to find somewhere to camp along here. Hopefully I'll find a good spot. We'll see, I guess. I reckon we got about 15 kilometers to get to where to camp tonight. Supposed to be a real nice viewpoint. We are doing about 25 kilometers an hour, so we might get there in a coon's age if we really work at it, you know. But pretty good views along the route here, mate. Spotted some wild boars out here. Never seen any of those before. This road's gotten rougher the last, I don't know, 5 miles or so. I was doing probably almost 20. Now I'm doing like 10. Really rocky. But anyway, I think New Mexico has the best sunsets I've ever seen. They're so orange and like blue and just awesome. So let's see how far I get tonight. I want to get to that one cool viewpoint that I had marked on here, which is, I'm thinking, almost 10 miles away. So it'll probably be almost an hour to get there. So we'll see how far I get. Just trying to find a camping spot. It is freezing this morning. It's like 22, I think. That's what the forecast said, at least. Nice sunrise today. And we're gonna head off to wherever, north.